What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Banks, coming at you live with another trade recap. It's safe to say, guys, we nailed the absolute bottom on SPY today for over 250% and gave two entries for everyone to bank with me. And you guys came here because you want to learn how to be able to do this consistently, like I do every single day in the markets. But go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of this educational content I put out on a daily basis to make you a profitable trader. Now, as you guys know, these are live trades that are taken. There is no hindsight trades here. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. Now, as always, guys, these are live trades that we take in the Discord. Gave two alerts, 520 call. As always, give the team a full rundown and congrats to everybody today that absolutely printed with us, because I have to give a huge shout out, $21,000 on the day for my man Kygo there. But you guys came here for the trade recap and we will get into it. What am I doing? Well, guys, it's going to be the same thing as always, supply and demand. Get that through your head. If you guys have not gotten this basic concept when it comes to trading, you're going to be lost. Please watch my videos. Get this basic concept of supply and demand down. What is demand? It is showing us where buyers are present and holding price. Where is supply? It is showing us where sellers are present and keeping price down. Now, obviously, if there's more buyers and sellers, we go up. If there's more sellers and buyers, we go down. Very simple concept that everyone seems to overlook when it comes to trading. The next thing you guys need to do is to zoom out and look left, right? Zoom out and look left. Guys, let's take a look right here. I'm on the 1 hour. What are we seeing here? We're on SPY. What can we see here? Well, to the naked eye, it just looks like a bunch of candlesticks on a chart. To me, it's looking like a bunch of demand, right? A bunch of demand. So what we could see here is we pushed up, came back down, holding demand here, gapped up, came back down. Huge wick yesterday. We saw that that bounce was massive. It was quick, showing us that buyers are defending this demand again. And what happened again today? We came right back down, holding it as demand yet again. So as I gave to my team over the weekend, right, we have our nice little zones here. Going to the daily, some levels that we can look at, 521.35. We also have 524, and then the last zone into the all-time high is 526 here. And you guys can see these levels play out to a T. Levels don't lie. Zoom out, you will find these major levels on the higher time frames. Daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. This is where you will find those major levels, and you'll be able to see that they line up and they play out true over and over again. So now let's go back down to the 1 hour. What can we see here, right? What can we see? I can get rid of a couple of these lines, make it very simple for you guys. What can we see here? Well, to me, we have a bunch of demand, right? Demand bounce, hold, demand bounce, hold. And then today we came up, came back down to it, hold, held. And then we pushed right into that next level, which we found on the daily, which is that wick right here. Before that push down, 523.87, call it 524. Where did we end up to in the day? 523.83. So 4 cents off of that exact level, but to a T, that is where we hit. So you guys can see that these levels play true. Go the daily, go the 4 hour again. Find these levels, draw them. They will play true. They are the most important levels that you will be trading on a daily basis. From there, you, like my last video, we can break it down into intraday levels. So on this 1 hour, we can see that we have a pretty big demand, right? What is demand? It is a nice little balance zone between buyers and sellers with big moves coming out of it. So if we come back down, we can even go to the 5 minute, or we go to the 15, because I believe I showed this on the 15 today. Yes. 15 minute. What are we seeing here? we can see how big the zone is, right? We could see how big the zone is going back to Friday. Now you can find this again, like I showed you on the 1 hour, 4 hour, 30-minute, 5-minute, right? Supply and demand is going to show on every single time frame. Went down to the 15-minute. It's not going to be so small where there's going to be a lot of candles like on the 5, but this shows you a little bit better than the 1 hour in more detail of the actual demand that we were trading today. So if we go back to Friday, we can see here, right? Balance, impulse, balance, impulse, balance, impulse. Nice little demand zone here on Friday. What happened here? Yesterday, right? It came down. Yeah, we pushed down, wicked down into this level, pushed down. You can see the bodies of these candles are where this zone is, right? Where this zone is, right? So this is the demand zone that I was watching today, right? I was watching when we were coming down to take this trade for over 250%, was watching this demand zone. Now, you can either draw demands and supplies, either wick to body, you can draw it body to body, or you could draw it wick to another wick. But most cases, I like to draw pretty much wick to body. You don't have to be exact when it comes to demand and supply. You just have to know where the actual zone is going to be. We can see here that the zone is right here, is where we drew it. Coming into today, this is what we were trading. So one thing I want you guys, important step that I think a lot of people missed out on today, or why they were trying to short this, is, they saw that this demand got broken on Friday. Yes, technically it did get broken on Friday, but what happened yesterday, and I think yesterday was the most important part of this trade, is that yes, we broke it, but every time, if we look at what's going on here in the bigger picture, we broke it, we pushed right back up. We broke it, we pushed right back up. And then yesterday, right, this is Friday, on Monday, wick to the downside. We broke it, but immediately, I mean, this was immediate pushback up. And then what happened here? We based out into the zone. Sellers tried again, couldn't do it. Sellers tried again in pre-market, couldn't do it. Tried again, tried again. So what is this telling me? Let me break it down simple. What is this telling me? Right? Because this tells an actual picture. Candlesticks and what's going on the market is telling you an actual picture. So what is this telling me? This is telling me that every time sellers are trying to take control, right? They tried multiple times here. They could not bring us down. Tried it here, couldn't bring us down. Brought us in after hours. We popped right back up. They tried it again on Monday. Even big sell on Monday, but it got bought up very quickly. It's telling me that buyers are holding this zone right here, right? It is holding the zone. Free market, try to push us down, couldn't do it. Try to push us down intraday as well, couldn't do it. And then we came back down. This sell today is also what told me to get long here, is that during this sell, it was very slow and controlled, right? It was very slow and controlled. Typically, we would have seen a sell like this happen once we got into the zone very quickly. And in my honest opinion, if we were going to have a major sell, we would have sold through both of these lows. So we would have at least hit 519.50, but I think we would have hit more of this bottom demand of 518.50, which we know going back was a major level. We would have sold very, very quickly through these levels. So yesterday we had that sell. We got bought up very quickly. Today it was very slow and controlled. We entered into this demand. The risk reward there from demand zone, we're above it. From sellers trying to break through this zone and our level here at 519.50, couldn't do it twice. And even yesterday, it was a very big sell. And with yesterday, right, with this sell, it got bought up very quickly, immediately got bought up. And then today, there was the sellers could not break through. I mean, they had a pretty big sell here open, near open. They tried it again here, and you could see that the sellers could not win, right? It was more buyer dominated type of action. So when you're looking at this, always make sure that you're looking at the action. What is going on with it? Are there more buyers? Are there more sellers? Who is winning? I know it sounds too simple to be true, But after years of doing this, guys, I've been doing this 11 years. That that's the only way I can explain to you how simple it actually is. Now, there is a lot of psychology that goes into it. There are times that I'm wrong, but at the end of the day, it's just buyers and sellers. That's all trading is. And you have to look at it. Who is winning? Who is dominating? Who is controlling the market at this particular point? And when you take who is controlling the market at a particular point and adding in levels, zones, mix those two together, you will find which trade to take. Who is controlling right now at this particular zone or level? Put that together to create the picture, and that will tell you the type of trade to take. Now, I know it's going to take years to fully understand this concept. You don't need all these indicators. You just need price action that's in front of you. You just need to see what is going on in front of you. Now, it will take years because what I see versus what a neurotrader sees looks very chaotic. They don't understand what's going on. Sometimes it looks like sellers are in control when really it's showing you that the buyers are in control, or it shows you that they think the buyers are in control when it's really showing you that the sellers are in control. And they do a lot of things to make it appear the opposite. But after the years, guys, is why I tell everyone to never give up. You have to put in the time because you will start to be able to read a chart like it's the back of your hand. Now, of course, you will be wrong sometimes, but you will get to the point where newer traders are shorting this. They are going balls deep trying to take a short here. Whereas everything I just explained of what I was seeing, you would see that higher lows here, right? Are we not creating higher lows here? Is it not showing you that every time sellers are trying to take us down, we're putting in a higher low here? Is it not showing you that buyers are stepping up? Did yesterday's sell not show you that buyers were very heavily present and got bought up immediately? Is this not showing you that demand is holding? So if you guys have any questions, I know it's a lot. I know it's kind of a rant, but I hope that a lot of it made sense to you. Uh, the point of it is I just want you guys to start making trading simple, breaking it down to make it simple. There's so many people who don't know how to trade, who sit there and try to sell you so many different things of you need to use this and you need to use this and this algo and this and this and this and this. You don't need those things, guys. All you need is the screen, some volume sometimes, and the candlesticks. Remember, break it down simple. What is trading? It is buyers and sellers. If there are more buyers than sellers, we go up. If there are more sellers than buyers, we go down. Now, I know that is a very simple explanation. There is a lot more that goes into it. But at the end of the day, guys, that's really all it is. People ask, why are we going up? There's more buyers than sellers. Why are we going down? There's more sellers than buyers. That is literally what is going on, what is taking place. So make it very simple in that construct of what am I seeing here? Who's winning here? Who's in control at this major zone, at this major level? And then you can decide what is now that risk to reward of taking this trade. Again, trading is a probability game. So there are times where you will lose. But understanding that concept of who's winning at a certain level will give you that higher probability trade. Hope you guys enjoy this. I will see you next time. Hope you guys enjoy this. Have any questions, comments? And again, I'll leave it at this, guys. Do not give up. Believe in yourselves. I believe in you. Keep coming every single day, journaling, working hard, and putting in the work. It took me 5 years to have my first profitable year. Imagine if I were to give up during those 5 years, where I'd be now. Still working a job I hated, still bartending, still serving people, Still forgetting the ranch. So, guys, keep putting in the work. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.